Good evening, friends, and welcome. Welcome to another evening of Kingdom Death. It's been a Kingdom Death bonanza today for me. I love Sundays. I've played 2 Lantern Years, painted a Kingdom Death Survivor, and now I'm about to play a vignette, followed by Lantern Year 8. And we swung for the fences in the last episode. So in Lantern Year 6, I chased a Screaming Nucleope level 2, and it was a relatively successful hunt. Got a bit hairy at the end there. And then, based on some maths that I ran in my head, I thought a level 3 Gorm was doable. It was always going to hit hard, and indeed it did hit very, very hard. But because of the raw output I was pumping out with my now nuclear guitars that have fist and tooth, I didn't realize that. Those things are the greatest weapon in the game. Chasing a level 2 nucleope to get those little punchy fists is well worthwhile. When you combine it with a few other things, of course. And we're actually going to combine it to be 100% busted in this campaign, which is going to be great. Because we can fight a level 2 Gorm and go for acid palms on everyone if we want. Yeah, really nice. What I've enjoyed most about the campaign so far is there's been a lot of moments where we felt we were right on the edge. Felt we were right on the edge of despair, but we somehow managed to claw our way back. Last year we lost our best survivor, who had 3 luck and was critting everything that moved. But in replacement of that, we gave birth to about 12 kids. It was a huge swing. I'm very happy. So, we find ourselves now at Lantern Year 8, and as a result of the timeline events that the Screaming God introduces, we have the opportunity to face off against the Screaming God in a vignette showdown. On my last stream, I let people that were watching the show, the vignette, watching the thing, vote on whether we would do it or not, and we've elected to do it. So we're facing off against the Screaming God with these survivors. We've got Lyra, Melody, Sage, and Harmony. Some beautiful names. I really dig those names. This is the, let me put it up here maybe. Yeah, that's the Basara singing set model with a sax. And this chick Lyra has a singing cap set with a sax. So we're great there. So she's in play. This one is a Lantern Armor with a Meteor Ungus. I'm just going to use this chick from the Butcher vignette. I can't remember her name. Forgot, maybe? That was an unintended pun. No, Forgot's the chick with no body. Isn't it? I can't remember. This chick is something. But she's here. I did a nice job on that cloak, actually. That cloak looks good. She's here as well. Then this chick is wearing white lion armor, don't have many of those, and is rocking a Pippa and a Vespertine cello. I figured this chick from Echoes would be nice. I'm probably never going to use her for anything else, but Mossy did a little bit of painting on this chick. So good on you, Moss. And fourth of all, we have Melody, and we're using Candy for her model, but literally we're only using her because Candy's got pink hair, and that's it. She's got Count armor. I haven't painted my Count armor. Cool. So what does this vignette get us? I actually don't know. I haven't looked at it. Screaming God! I'll move these down so you can see them. Screaming God! Once again, Scribe FTW for the win. You can create a new settlement and go for the vignette, and it will pre-populate with all of this information ready to go. How cool is that? So we'll depart and we'll do ourselves a vignette showdown. So I think I should remember most of the Screaming Gods bits, but there's some new stuff, so we'll go over each person's gear and figure out what we've got. Is this guy going first? Yeah, doesn't say he's not. Okay. So we have counter armor. So on arrival, we should apply arrival bonuses now. Lose a survival and gain a speed token. So let's see, who's that? That's Melody. So Melody has gained a speed token, yes. And a movement token, yes. 2 strength tokens, yes. Rock and roll. So she's got a Vandal Sledge. That's nice. That's very nice. So I know that set pretty well, I think. So we're gaining a speed token. We're gaining 2 strength tokens. We're gaining a movement token. The Gorm is pretty good. Hey, John. All right. Sage has leader. That's nice. Combo Master. Cool. She's got a lot of armor and an oxidized lantern helm. So good. Okay, so I know all these. This Meteor Ungus, though, let's have a look at the hits on that. So it's an 8+, but we are rocking club weapons. So we're just going to give her 2 temporary accuracy because she does have a club weapon. She's got -2 movement but +2 movement, so that's fine. Drown out the uproar, battle tested and prepared. Combo Master's very interesting. And that is a club. Yep. Okay. Harmony. So singing set, great. Ignore a hit, great. Can at the end of her act move up to 3 spaces away from the monster. Reduces the cost of performing ballads by 1. So we've got the Ballad of the Blues. 8 cards to archive all moods in play. Seems okay, but this one here is the Pippa, Ballad of Savagery. That's always good. We've got +1 movement on Lyra, so she's movement 6. Yep, that's fine from the White Lion boots. She does have the Roar, and she's got Ballad of Savagery. She's got 1 evasion, devastating 1 on a Zanbato. All right, some interesting. How's she strength 7? Holy guacamole! Okay, so we've got some good stuff going on here. I think we're reasonable. At the start of Showdown, all other survivors with an instrument in their gear grid gain a +1 luck token. We're going to ruffle stomp this guy. Have you got an instrument? No instrument. Here, the Gorm. Oh, it says noisy. Boo. Energy drum, instrument. Spend 1 survival. Ooh, an adjacent survivor gains an action. That's nice. That says all other survivors. Okay. Oh, Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. Eternity Wail. Oh, I need to do this first. What is that going to do? Oh, all hearing survivors are knocked down and suffer -1 permanent accuracy. That is outrageous. That is an outrageous card. Oh, we're only drawing 1. A suspended tetrad. Yeah, okay, so it goes to 7. So this guy's actually here. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Cool. And cool. All right. So he then says, turn to face, and he's then going to do a withering blast explosion. However, we have an opportunity to dash. All of our survivors suffer -1 permanent accuracy. That's awful. That's awful. Then we have a flow where we can dash. All hearing survivors are knocked down and suffer -1 permanent accuracy. Okay, so none of us are going to get, none of us are going to get a crack. We're all knocked down. That is a tragic card. Okay, but there is a dash opportunity on this bad boy, on the suspended tetrad. So we'll do that before that card comes. I mean, that's dodgy. We wouldn't have known that. Okay, well, I'm just going to cop that, and everyone's knocked down. So he then turns the face and does a withering blast, which is going to hit 5 damage to Melody, Lyra, and Sage. So Melody, Lyra, Sage. So Melody, Lyra was the body, Sage, the body. And everyone is done. And everyone in the, what does it say? All hearing survivors. Is anyone deaf? That is crazy. So we do nothing for this turn. You can't encourage when you're knocked down, can you? All right, so another card comes out. The dominant tetrad now. Bad turn. Dominant tetrad here. Yeah, we'll see. I'll win or I won't. It's always harder when you're doing survivors that you haven't sort of grown up with, if you know what I mean. Okay, dominant tetrad done. Incendiary breath. Ignores armor points when the monster suffers a critical wound. Archive this. That is outrageous. Thrash and devour. Farthest threat by column. Okay, so he's going to run towards Lyra. And she's going to be devoured. Okay, we all stand up. How fun. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Alright, well let's go with the person who can critical, which is the chick with the Vandal Sledge, and she's in red. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's moved 6 spaces. She's going to swing with the Vandal Sledge. She has +1 speed. Was that an Intimidate action? Nope, that just knocked it. That is a crazy thing. Okay, accuracy -1. 1 hits. The Tattered Pina. Bash and knockback 8, unless we critical, which will put us out of this showdown. All right. It's a critical. Oh, I was so nervous. Vandal Sledge. It's +5 strength, so that's 14. Plus her 5 takes it to 19. Plus 10 is 29. So that is a surpass. 2 wounds. Shit. That is crazy. The attacker gains 3 survival. Move the monster 1 space in any direction. So we'll move the monster back 1 space. That is some crazy shit. Okay, she's done. Let's do this chick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's movement 6 as well. She'll go in with the Zanbato. She'll swing with the Zanbato. She rolls an 8, which is a hit. Yeah, you can think it. I'm happy for you to come and watch. Anytime I do it live for a reason. Yep. So it's 1 to wound. The Zanbato is 13, so we're looking for a 4 to wound. We did only need that, by the way. We needed an 8 to crit, 9 to crit. Anyway, that's a 7. It's a wound, which is a devastating 1-2 from the Zanbato. Sorry, I should actually reveal a hit location. Oh, turn the monster to face the attacker and perform Withering Blast. That is terrible. That is terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's Stampede. So we have to stay where we are. So we're copying the Withering Blasts on everyone. She could dash out of the way and then come back in. So let's do that. She'll spend a survival to dash. Wise Boy Mothman's going great. We're doing, that's going to go there, by the way, when we did the critical. Yep, so Sage is going to dash, spend a survival, move to here. Withering Blast on these 2. Oh, the Incendiary was going to... We did a critical with my first attack, otherwise this was going to do... Ooh! But the monster just suffers a critical wound. That would have been terrible. Withering Blast on the red chick, on her body, and on the black chick, on her hands. Should say the red coloured. Okay, Clutch Fighter. Excellent. So she's knocked down. So knocked down, but did 2 wounds with the thing, which is great. Let's move her. Her weapon is the Meteor Ungus. This will be fun. I've never used this. I've never crafted it before. But this has sharp. Because it's a club. Oh my god, this is actually crazy. This weapon is crazy with the lantern armor. Well, let's see if our result is lower than our hunt XP. It's not. We could dash an extra time. Okay, let's roll to hit with the Meteor Ungus. We roll just the 1 hit. So we get a sharp roll plus our strength, which fails to do any damage. And that's it, because I should actually reveal a hit location. First strike. She suffers knockback 10. Has that thing got reach? Nope. Okay, she's died. There's nothing I can do about that. Unless I surge critical and knock him down with the chick in the blind spot with the sacks. So that's the only option I've got. Surge. Axe spec. Good critical. Yeah, we're a chance here. We're a chance. So the sacks is hitting on 7, 6s. Yep, 2 hits in the blind. So we need these not to be a thing. I have a crit which is knocked down. No. No. Alright, so I'll do the failure reaction first. Our strength on this sax is 12, so that's a 14. 12 plus 6 is 18, so that's a hit and a wound. Yep. And then this one, so there's no failure. This one is a failure, so there is a reflex. So we suffer bash and knock back 8. So we failed to wound that, so we're going to re-roll using axe spec into a 7, which is a wound, but still knocks us back. So we get flung back to here. Bong, we collide with that bad boy. And when you collide with that labyrinth, we suffer 4 damage to our head. Harmony. And then this chick is flung into the stampede and is defeated. But it was an alright first turn. I forgot we've got surges. I'm playing with no surges in my campaign, so I'm actually going to surge here with the Vandal Sledge. Hit once, twice. Oh, stop Withering Blasting, my guy. He's got to stop doing that. All right, we can critical. Oh, and I've got the Count Truk. Okay, cool. Well, that's a 6, which is 2 wounds from Surpass. And we'll cancel the Withering Blast, moving the monster 10 spaces towards the horizon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's all good. So we're going to encourage to stand her up, otherwise she would go into the land of the long white cloud. And then she'll encourage the other chick. Actually, there's no point in encouraging her. She's going to get knocked down by the thing. I suppose we could dash before it moves. Yeah, alright. We'll stand her up. So that's the end of our turn. Yeah, pretty good. The Vandal Sledge is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And I didn't even activate the count set. So we'll flip the new turn. We're going to flip a major form. So we're going to dash with Harmony. And she's going to go to here. These will fly off. This will fly down. And then this guy's going to jump all the way back there. Alright, now the count, or the Screaming God flips. Oh, surging ahead. That is bad. Draw a Horizon card. Then draw AI. Okay, well she's already dashed, so she's cooked. These two can still dash, and indeed need to. Dash, 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 dash. And Sage is dead. Oh, wrong button. Dead. Okay, so I guess we just go like here. So these all disappear. And we flip the minor form. Okay, that's fine. These come down here. So this chick's knocked down, has collided, and suffers damage to her waist. Okay, so she's knocked down. Could be an opportunity to use the Gorm. All hearing survivors stand. Okay, so that's the withering momentum after we place these minor forms out. And now we're going to flip a new AI card, and it is Pounding Host, the farthest threat by column. Yep, so that's bad for us. Very, very bad. Oh, we're getting flogged here. So he runs all the way down to here, and he's going to target her, which means he's going to devour her. Done. So she's devoured. So her attack is 4 speed, hitting on a 2+. Does she have any evasion? 2 evasion. Okay, that's nice. We can dodge 2 times. That's awesome. A 4, that's 4 hits. Fantastic. Body, body, waist, boots. So he'll take the body. We'll take the boots. Oh, that's a good result. And we'll dodge the second body. Then all survivors within 2 spaces of the monster suffer bash and knock back 8. Oof. Got any immune to bash here? No. So what happens is we get knocked back, we get bash, and then neither of us can stand up, and that's the end of the game. Because we just get flung off the edge because we can't stand up. We don't have fist and tooth proficiency in the settlement, I don't think. You can't encourage when you're knocked down, can you? I mean, if you can, that's fine, but I don't think you can. Where's my rule book? I know you can do it at any time, but I don't think you can encourage when you are knocked down. The only survival action you can take is when you are dodging. Knockdown survivors may only spend survival to dodge and cannot spend activation or movement. Oh well. That's it. Because we're both knocked down, can't do anything. And then he draws a horizon card, and both of these guys get flung off the edge, and the chick that's devoured can't get out. And that's it. We fail. Wah, 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 wah. Defeat the Outcast watchers on in horror. Oh well. We go back to the great settlement of A Bug's Life. This vignette actually has the tools to win that. That's a pretty straight up and down. I mean, the first turn, I had 3 things go against me. I had a withering momentum, and I had -1 accuracy on everyone, and lost an entire turn. And we still did 8 wounds of the 17 he's got. So we were more than halfway. And yeah, but sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles, and that's okay. It would have given us some strain milestone, but I'll try again another day. Fortunately, I prepared for this eventuality. We'll bring back the A-team. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, it's okay. I'd rather it happen in a vignette that has no concrete effect on my campaign than a showdown that actually could harm us. All right, Lyra, Melody, Harmony, and Sage. Smooth from you, Deno. I'm very impressed with that. That's a good performance. All right. Well, we're going to go after a level 3 Nucleope. So the reason we're going after a level 3 Nucleope is so I can make, hopefully, the Lance of Longinus, or maybe the Atomic Lance, depending on what happens there. And we do have Bloodletting, so we will gain a thing that prevents irradiation, which seems nice. Should it occur. And here's some stuff I prepared earlier. So let's run through these survivors. I've actually also got Dark Eye available to purchase from the forum at 0 cost. I am going to purchase Dark Eye on Celestrina. As much as I like digestion, I'm going to purchase Dark Eye because it sinks in absolutely beautifully with our Desperate Strike and our Greatest Gax. So that is absolutely glorious. Ursmoth, she's a phenomenal character. We've only got 2 more hunts with her. She's going to probably go against Brawl, and that'll pretty much do her, which is a shame, but she's going to try and level up Fist and Tooth before she goes. And then we've got to get into this Qatar situation. Look at her gear grid. She is an animal. G'day, Bert. Yeah, we made the full Gormant set, which I really dig. I think the full Gormant set's got some value. You get to ignore severe injuries. If you don't die, you just ignore them. So if we can combine that with with that +2 to severe injuries and stuff, and not bleed out, it's glorious. We've got a blue charm active because we got pottery at the end of the last settlement, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue charms, or 5 blue things, affinities. And oh yeah, we've got a black sword. I could be a super dodgy guy, drop this leather mask, and turn this into a vagabond set, which would make this strength 30, but strength 10 is enough. I'm okay with that. Kyra is going to chase the sword proficiency the correct way. And then we've got Mon Mothra, who doesn't have a thing yet, but she's gonna be our dedicated trap person. All right, Screaming Nucleope, boom, comes in with legendary horns, exponential yield, vigor, critical mass, prehensile tail, some traps, some AI cards, and some gobbled up. This guy is impossibly old. He's got 4 speed. 4 speed is just bizarro world. Then 1 damage. And then 4 toughness. Bloop, 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 bloop. Cool, so he's toughness 16. Excellent. All right. Well. We're going to go on a hunt. Against a Screaming Nucleope. Level 3. And wish us the very best of luck. We will mineral gather and herb gather here, as well as do that other thing, Sonorous Rest, somewhere around there. And let's hope we get some fortunate rolls on the Overwhelming Darkness, because we still didn't have some of the Brave. Let's depart. Sorry, I do have a roll for a face painting. So on a 4+, we get 2 survival and 1 insanity. Let's depart. Danuria does not have any settled survival at this point. Ooh, we might need to get her a survival. No, she can spend other people's. That's right. Yeah, okay. So first hunt event is a normal event. Object of desire. We'll roll a random hunt event. We could do it, but no, we won't. 81. Only you. We have a sickle. We're going to hide basic resource from the field of arms. Hide. Random event. 33. How many times have I rolled 33? What's that? Is this the opportunists? Or is that 44? Oh, 33 is it whispers your name. Okay. So the event revealer Celestrina is indeed insane. Yeah, cool. So everyone suffers brain event damage. Cool. Next one is a grazing field. We gain a fresh acanthus. All right, so the person that I'll give the fresh acanthus to is Mothra, who now has Herb Grinder 2. Delightful. The next event is a basic event, and it is, Scout Hunt event. Call the police. Someone's getting arrested. The Scout Hunt event is going to come in and give us some tremendous grief. Don't do something awful to a Scout. Oh. He rolls a Lantern 10. Do I have 2 speed on the Scout? No, I don't. Jeepers. On a 3+, I suffer the dismembered arm. I roll an 8, so I suffer the dismembered arm. I will archive the dried acanthus that I have on my person for such an occasion. Man, an oxidized lantern sword, that would be so good. 2 speed on your Scout's hard to get, though. Alright, that sucks, but it is an eventuality we prepared for. Random event. 2-0. Betty, when you call me, you can call me Bert. Call me Bert. Dry lands. Survivors suffer heat exhaustion. Each survivor loses 1 survival. If they are wearing fur or heavy gear, they lose 1d5 instead. 2. Losing 2 survival is Mothra. Losing 2 survival is Kyra, because she is not wearing heavy gear actually. She's got the black sword. No heavy gear on Erzmoth, so it's just Celestrina. That is 4 of those, so we've done that. So right, we're on to Overwhelming Darkness. Has anything else happened? Oh, if any survivor has a pickaxe, we get an iron. Oh, yes. Okay, 1 iron. Overwhelming Darkness. This is an important role. As long as everyone has some survival, we should be okay. Ursmoth, Path of the Brave. Rolls a 10, gains the leader fighting art, can't get it. So gains the Lumi instead. Celestrina, rolling on the Path of the Insane. Rolls an 8. Set your insanity to 1 and gain post-traumatic stress. Oh man, I want those endeavors. Okay. Kyra on the Path of the Insane. 6. All survivors suffer 1 event damage to a random hit location. That is to the boots. 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. So fine. That was Kyra. Mothra, good old Mon Mothra. Rolls a 9 and is rocking the Path of the Doomed. She loses 3 survival and gains a -1 evasion token, which we'll put here just in case. And the Scout has only 1 courage, Path of the Insane in the Membrane. Rolls a 1, will spend a survival from someone else because she has ten from Kyra. Perfect. Not too bad. So, herb gather, mineral gather. We'll do our mineral gathering roll first. So we shall mineral gather with, what's the name? We roll an 8. You better believe it. We get a scrap basic resource. You better believe it. I reckon the mineral gathering, JKLM, rolls have been off the charts. All right, this is a huge roll. Worm tunnels. Urzi's going to go down, and if she can manage a 6+ here, we're gonna have a great time. Oh, it's a 1, you dickhead. You dickhead. Okay, she's gaining a random disorder. Oh man, that would have been so good. Honourable. That's a bad one. We'll go in with, we might as well go in with everyone that's not insane. So first person rolls a 2. Lose half of her survival rounded down. Is not insane, so loses 1, 2, 3. Kyra is insane. Do I want to go down with her? Don't care if she gets a disorder, actually. She rolls a 3. She gets a random disorder. This will come back to bite me. Garaskophobia. Oof. That's a bad one early. And Mon Mothra, sure. Mon Mothra rolls a 1. She can't do anything. She gets no penalty. Well, that's a disappointing one. Let's do some herb gathering and then we'll sonorous rest. So the herb gather, everyone gains a survival. And I might go for a different result this time. So we might go for 12 to 44, which means I'm just going to roll 1 dice for each person. Because I want the survival. Yeah. So all survivors gain a survival. We're going to gain another fresh acanthus. And the gourmandist has eaten, consumed on the hunt. So she gains a strength token. And that's it. Okay. And now sonorous rest. So each person can decide for themselves. Urzi will take insanity. She's going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because she's got 2 blues. She's going to definitely take survival and she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kyra is going to take survival. Mothra, insanity or survival is both needed. Let's go with survival. She's only getting 2 there. No, we'll take insanity. She's going to get 8 insanity out of that. And the scout will just take 2 survival. Okay. All right, and then we flip a antelope event. Devoured grounds. If any survivor has 3 understanding, we have not gotten any understanding. We roll a random event. Woo! Ah, we got the prospector. What a dickhead this game is. Why couldn't you give me the prospector last campaign when I had fucking Black Knight? It's not too late. We can add the Black Knight in. This is the key to the portcullis. Damn. Alright, that's a net neutral event for us. Sword in the Stone. Does anyone have sword proficiency? Oh, we have to take this. No one's got sword proficiency. So this is a big roll. Don't roll a 1. We'll go the chick who's got copped the pizzling. Rolls a 4. 2 event damage to the arms. Ugh. Cool. Random events. 74. Antler gouged. Each survivor rolls 1d10. Alright, first person. Rolls a 6. You carefully tread over the destroyed faces. 9. Gain a founding stone. 1. Kyra is going to suffer the torn muscle severe injury. I think that's can't dash. I'm looking up the wrong thing. Come on, Deno. Get your head in the game. Yep, gain a bleeding token. Okay, that's suboptimal. Mon Mothra rolls a 5, also fine, and the Scout rolls a 4, which is also fine. One more antler event, and it is a dead antelope. Well, I'm not hunting a white lion at level 4, that's for sure. I don't need the resources, so we're just going to take a 94. Where's 94? Sickening mess. Survivors with squeamish refuse to go any closer. Insane survivors consume what they find to make themselves sick. That's terrible. Gain a -1 strength token. Ooh, that's bad. 1. 1. 1. Hey, not going to consume. Sane survivors stop to investigate the mess. Each gains 1 courage. Go Celestrina. Urzi, -1 strength token. Boo. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Add your understanding. 9. Gives us a random basic resource. Great, we make it to the showdown. That's not the best hunt phase we've had. Not the best. a broken lantern. So we'll apply arrival bonuses. This guy's got 3 Canthus plants, 2 random terrain cards, and we do have a physiognomist. So we'll do the physiognomist. So random terrain card, number 1, perfect lantern. Perfect. Absolutely, exactly what it says. And a bug patch. Then our special one is either a lion statue or the lonely tree. I guess we'll take the lion statue. I don't want that rubbish. Where's a... Oh, I don't need the thing for that. I'll just grab one from here, and a debris. Well, not ambushing this guy like I did last time. So I've actually got to play the game. Everybody play the game. So my perfect lantern, that's actually amazing for the chick who's trying to get perfect hits. Where did I put the rest of my terrain pieces that I need right now? Where did I put those? Did I do something dumb with them? I had a stack of acanthus. Where have they gone? Are they in here? No. I have no idea where I put my stack of acanthus plants. Is it in an obvious place that I'm missing? Anyway, let's go. That's fine. I'm losing the plot here. I've had such a seamless experience so far. There's nothing's gone wrong. Deno's had everything exactly where it was supposed to go. And now he's lost a stack of terrains. Where did I put them? Are they over here? No. Are they over here? No. Heckin' heck. Alright, well I don't need them, I suppose. I can just use other ones turned upside down. I'm a moron, where are they? It's fine. They'll turn up. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. Okay. So these cards are for the vignette, which was also... Okay, now I know I've gone mental because I've put the vignette card somewhere too. Alright, we're done. Let's set up. So I'm using these upside down. Mr. Squiggle, upside down, upside down. And then we've got a debris. Perfect. Rock and roll. Canthus. 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 The bug starts next to the monster. Yep. And the perfect lantern is 5 spaces away from all board edges. So let's go like that. Then the scout, and we set up 6 spaces away. Scout will go there. This chick's going to go here, and this is going to be a great plan. She'll go there. She'll go there. She'll go there. All right. So we'll have a go with the monster. We flip, stomp. Closest knockdown survivor. Furthest threat, field of it, SO in field of view and range. It's anyone. Always hits the body. Uh-oh. So who's my highest evasion? 4 on Celestrina, 4 on Kyra. Let's go 4 on Kyra. This guy is speed 9. So I'm actually going to dash away, spending a survival. And we are going to use Find the Castle to move 1 space diagonally to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and fall short. No collision, no nothing else. This did not damage, so we do not do another AI card. And that's it. Cool. Toughness 16. Celestrina. Slides into the rear. Swings with the greatest gax. The greatest gax. Oof. It's got reach too. She's going to go there, so she increases her perfect hit range. Oh, that is so good, Deno. So this is a 3-speed attack. Reach 2. It's got Savage, and it's got Barbed 10. We increase the range of our perfect hits with this weapon by 1. We're next to the perfect lantern, so we increase the range of our perfect hits by 1. And that means, oh, and that's, yeah, so we are perfect hitting on an 8 with our Desperate Strike and our barbed weapon. 8, 3, 2. 1 perfect hit. Is a 3 a hit? No. So we gain a perfect hit progress. We gain a perfect hit progress. So we're going to flip 1 of these. There is a wound. Oh, move the monster 1 space directly away from the attacker. So good. Okay, so we will hit on a... That's 2+ to wound, and this guy's got no luck, so we're critting on a 8, 10. That's a wound. It's 2+ to wound because we are barbed, strength 10, plus the 2 from the hit. So we're strength 20 on that swing. That is nice. That is nice. 1 automatic wound. Let's go with Urzi. Oh yeah, move once directly away from the guy, so he moves to here. Urzi will move into the blind and swing with the... oh, I've got my wisdom potion. Yeah, perfect. She's going to swing with the nuclear knuckle, fist and tooth. Hits, hits, miss, miss. 2 hits. We're sharp. Not sharp, sorry. We're acid palms. So that one. Oh, reflex is bad. Zone of death, very bad. Oh, but this knocks the monster down if we crit. Come on, Deno. You better believe that I will surpass and knock him down. No, I'll knock that guy really down. That's great. What's your courage, by the way? 4. Okay. Oh, she can't attack from its blind spot. Alright, she's going to suffer a brain trauma. Not a brain trauma, brain damage. She'll actually move to this spot here and attack. Might as well. We still knock him down, so this second reflex does nothing. Our effective strength is 6 plus 4 is 10, plus the weapon is 3 is 13, plus 7 is 20. So we have not surpassed, so we're only going to do a single wound. What a shame, but we do a wound. She'll then dash to get out of the way. And I really need to get me some surging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go Black Sword Chick. She has dash this turn, so she's going to end up knocked down. She will move diagonally using that. Oh, she might use... yeah, she might use that thing to give everyone else an insanity, maybe. It's going to drop hers. Nah, not worth it at the moment. So Kyra moves diagonally. She hasn't stuffed. Yep, perfect. Garascophobia. I'm not great. Oh, so this is Black Sword. Hit. -2 toughness to wound. Oh, the guy's knocked down. No, he's got in that thingy. So this wound's on a 2+, and crits on a 9. 8. No, 9. It's a 5. It's a wound. It's not a critical. This one, it's a fail to wound. Oh well, what can you do? She's already done, so she's now knocked down. Thanks to, oh no, she suffers 1 brain damage per monster level, so she suffers 5 brain damage from that thing. And we've got one more person to go, which is the Rib Blade Chick. What is on top here? First strike. Is the Rib Blade Chick not insane? No, she's got 11, so that's going to cancel her attack. Okay, I reckon we hold fire there, because I want to get rid of that card and do a wound. Alright, so that's our turn. Oh, the scout. Yeah, the scout's just going to move. 1, 2, 3. And then the scout will dash, spending a survival from Celestrina to level up here. That's it. That's our turn. Great kick. Random survivor in blind spot. Okay, it's the only person that's there. So it's a 4-speed attack hitting on a 2+. It goes to 8 speed. Oh my god. 8 speed attack. It is Kyra. These are hitting on a 6+. Okay, miss, miss, miss. 5 hits. Good averages there from Deno. These are 3 damage a swing. Hand, body, body, head, hand. 3 damage a swing. So we'll dodge the body. Head for 3, 1, 2, 3. Hand for 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Knock down. And then body 1, 2, 3. So then we are going to get knocked down and placed in front of the monster, or in the monster's blind spot. And we suffer monster level damage, which is 5 to our body. So we are suffering a severe injury on the body straight up. Can't dodge that bad boy. Oof. That's bad. All right, severe injury on the body. Roll 6. Disemboweled, I think. Yep, your movement is reduced to 1. Gain a bleeding token. Okay. Well, she's going to try and run away, so she'll move diagonally to get another point on Find the Castle. Dash. Another point on Find the Castle. Get out of there, girl. Oh, she should actually swing with the black sword. She'll swing with the black sword first. 2, 3 hits. She's no longer insane, so... No, 2 hits. So... we suffer 1 brain damage, and then we wound. That's not archived, it's not a critical. And this one, that's a wound, but not a critical. I don't know if I did that. Okay. So now we'll go in with the rib blade chick. Great plan. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so can we cancel this trap? Oof. Okay, so first of all, we've got to hit. We hit. So now we need to roll a 6+ to cancel the trap. We don't cancel the trap. Oh, fishing. All right, so... randomly fit one of its inert traits to its active side, then full move the monster through the attacker. Terrible stuff. Okay, so which trait are we flipping? Oh, this is bad. This is actually the first trap I think I've seen of this guy. Critical mass is active when it collides with another survivor. No, fortunately, it's just going to be her. So she's going to suffer 2 damage to 5 hit locations. What the heck? Body, holy dooly. This is the green chick, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, this has gotten a bit scary now. So the rib blade's done nothing. All right, we need to get Urzi into position. So he full moves to here. Okay, so Urzi can go. Hang on, he was here. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's here. Okay, great. So Urzi goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And she'll punch with her nuclear knuckle. Need a big swing here, Urz. 2 hits is okay. Wound, wound. So we're critting on 7, 6s, 5s. 4 is not a crit, but it is a surpass wound, thanks to the 9. We can actually do this, so move the monster 1 space directly away, so we're fine. And can we critical this one? That'd be nice. Oh, 6 and a 1. Fail. Oh, so she'll dash to get away. Otherwise, she's knocked down. Hey, Fen. Yeah, this Nucleope's causing some grief. causing some absolute pain. Scout's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there, and then spend 1, 2, 3 to there to dash, spending someone else's survival, which will be Kyra, and that'll be collectivism. And then the Scout will also spend Kyra's own stuff to encourage to get up to there. Okay. Because the Nucleope's about to run through her. All right, now my chick with perfect lance, perfect hits combo. She's in a dash. As he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 to here. So she's in a swing. We're perfect hitting on an 8 with the greatest of Gaxes. So we roll 1 perfect hit, which means we surpass. Well, not surpass. We get deadly 10. Oh, we actually have got deadly. So it's 2 hits. Oh, actually, a 4's a hit as well, isn't it? Yep, cool. So it's 3 hits. We're not hitting with a club, but... So we'll do these 2 first. So we've got Savage, so if we do happen to crit, and we're critting on 9s, okay, and we're wounding on a 2+. So that's a wound. That's a wound. And green. That's a wound. No deadly wounds, so no criticals. I might need to get that weapon a luck charm. Everyone else has had their attacks, so that is unfortunately the end of our turn. But alright, what do we got? We've got a rundown. Full move the direction the monster is facing and turn to face the closest survivor. There is no knockdown survivors, but there is a closest survivor. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to here. Closest survivor is now the Scout. He's going to move to there and attack the Scout. So this is a 5-speed attack that hits on a 2+, goes to a 4+. So miss and miss. And these are going on hit locations, body, waist, and hands. 1, 2, 3. 1, oh, it's only 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, then now we suffer a 5 damage to a hands. And the monster is going to do a run over the furthest survivor. Okay. So it's going to run over her. And when we collide, they and all other survivors in the critical zone suffer 2 damage to thingy hit locations. Okay, so let's dash with the chicken green. Get her out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then he's going to run like this. Knock her to here. Full move through. She gets knocked back to there. So she suffers collision, which means she's going to suffer 2 damage to 5 hit locations. So hand, hand, waist, waist, body. Hand, hand, waist, waist, body. Oh, and that's it for her. Yes. Okay, so she's knocked down. That critical mass is punishing. Okay. So we'll encourage to stand up using her stuff on the Scout. And then we'll also dash using her We actually want the scout to be the target of these things. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 2 to there. We want to be close to the perfect lantern, but not on the perfect lantern. Okay, so now she's going to move into the rear and swing with her perfect hits factory. 2 perfect hits, that's good stuff. Celestrina has leveled up almost. So we get double surpass or double barbed when you perfect hit get 10. I'm pretty sure you do. So this is like 2+, 2+, critting on a 9. So first one, wound. Second one, wound. That's a good weapon. Okay. We're going to move into the blind with a dash. Double barb, that's awesome. Okay, so this is going to be a 4-speed attack, and this is an important one because these are surpassed. We could get the majority of the monster's wounds down now. Just 2 hits. Damn, come on, Deno. Get your stuff together, son. There's a failure reaction. Cool, so we'll do that and that. Okay, so that's a surpass. 1, 2. And, oh, another 1. We spend 1 survival. Okay, and then, because we ended our turn next to the monster, we suffer 5 brain damage. Yeah, we've got Lion God in there as well. Oh man, that's a bad turn from her. She could have gone heavily. She could have potentially taken him down to 0 AI cards, but instead she does nothing. All right, failure. We can get the green chick in with the rib blade. Destroyed hoof would be nice. So we'll do that. We perfectly hit with a grand weapon on Mon Mothma. Which doesn't get us anything, but we critical. That's fantastic. Screaming Antelope resource, and he's got a destroyed hoof. I think we've actually got some cards here where that is actually impactful. Destroyed hoof, destroyed hoof! Oh my god! Okay, good, good, good. Then she'll dash away. Mon Mothma. And my chick's going to go here and here using Find the Castle. Spending a dash. Okay. The funny thing is I might not even fight the guy. The amulet's good. The white circlet thing's good, but yeah, we might not even fight him. All right, this is and that was a Screaming Antelope resource too. Pelt. Crush and Devour, closest threat. Okay, so that's Urzi, so that's good. If any attack hits, the target gains the gobbled up survivor status. Okay. 6-speed Crush and Devour coming up. Okay. Miss, miss. Hit, 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 hit. Fortunately, there's no damage, but Urzi is getting gobbled up. Now, I've prepared for some eventualities. Urzi getting gobbled up is not one of the eventualities I prepared for. Oh, Cecilia. Don't roll a 1 or a 2. Okay, but if we do suffer dismembered, then we're actually okay because we've got Acanthus. So it's a 9. That's even better. Okay, with a burst of ferocity, you fight back. An 8+ would get us the second heart and regurgitate. Come on, Urs. That was an 8. Oh, crap. I'm going to roll anything. It was an 8. Oh, it's a 7. Suffer 1 damage to every hit location. I should just take that because I literally rolled an 8 off the board. But I don't do that unless you can see that I rolled an 8 when it's on this screen. So, he would have suffered a wound. Okay, but the Crush and Devour is fine. Lion Knight and Lion God are the two most in need of reworking in Campaigns of Death. Followed by Spidicules. He needs a few little tweaks to his gear. And the rest, pretty suitable. Hopefully everyone will get some knowledges and all that kind of stuff. All right, and then the survivor that's furthest away is the Scout. So we're going to do a dash with Celestrina. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this guy's going to move all the way through here. Actually, I should have gone not that way, but this way. Cool. So the Scout is going to have a explosion. At 5. That's 5. That's so crazy. Body, 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 boots, hands. Body, 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 boots, hands. No, Denuria's got to suffer a severe injury roll to the hands. Actually, have I suffered any severe injury rolls yet? I'm pretty sure I have, haven't I? All right, I'll roll. What did you get? Okay, so you've got a disemboweled. So that's not a parasite. This one, it's a parasite. The Scout's picked up a parasite. You fucking idiot. What did you get, Scouty? Guilt Whipworm. When you wound the monster, place a guilt token on this card. Okay, cool. That's actually not a problem because the Scout's probably not wounding. Okay, we've got a big roll coming up here. Huge roll, in fact. This chick is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. She's adjacent to that. And so she's going to swing for 7s for perfect hits. She rolls 3 perfect hits. How do you like them apples? Perfect hit. Desperate Strike 3. Perfect hit. Dark Eye 2. Somebody stop me. I can see that, so I'm going to move my Scout away first. Reflex, reflex, and reflex. Okay, Scout's moving away. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So these are literally wounding on a 2+, and then critting on a 9. So we'll do that reflex first. No problems. That reflex. No problems. The monster turns to face the attacker. And that one rolls a 1. If your attack roll is a 1 or a 2, the monster consumes your weapon. Archive the gear grid and cancel the attack. Hang on a second. Which order would I do that? That is outrageous. That's the friggin' greatest gax. I just had to archive the greatest gax. All right, that's a friggin' reroll. Lifetime reroll. Whatever. Use my lifetime reroll to not have my axe fucking swallowed up. What a dickhead. Bullshit. Oh no, she's got axe spec. I don't even have to use a lifetime reroll. Oh, that's the best news I've had all week. She's got axe spec. Yes. Fuck me. See you, John. Unlucky for work today. Oh, that is outrageous. How do you roll a 1 on the giant mouth? Here's what I'll say about the other gear cards, Kyle. Everything in the core game is great and very solid and perfectly usable. But you just get to do so many more interesting things with the other gear. They just keep doing crazier and crazier stuff. And some of the gear card is fundamentally just better. But it's mostly the fact that you can do cool stuff, I think. Oh, that's a good call, actually. When the monster consumes terrain, or when a survivor gains gobbled up, randomly flip one of the monster's traits. So we'll just do that one. Okay, so that's not going to trigger anything this turn, and I think he's about to die because she's popped out. Oh, actually, we need to check that. What is Crush and Devour getting out look like? Crush and Devour Regurgitate. Place gobbled up survivors in a free space adjacent to the monster. Archive gobbled up and roll on the table. That's a 2, which is you are knocked down and suffer 1 brain damage. I think we'll be okay. So now we got 3 wounds to do, so we will encourage her to stand up with the scout. No, let's do the black sword chick. What's on top, actually? We've got 3 wounds to go. Now, I think Urzi's the best option. I'm going to encourage Urzi to stand up with her own survival. How nice is that? That's collectivism at its finest right there. And the scale dash using someone else's. So we've leveled up all for 1 using other people's survival. Perfect. She's going to dash and use Find the Castle with her last survival. So she goes 1, 2. So she's here. She stood up. He's dashed. Let's go get her a Canthus if we can. Actually, yeah, we'll just do Urzi. 2 hits. 1, 2. -2 toughness to wound this location. Perfect. So 1 surpass will be enough here. That's a surpass and a wound. And this one just needs to wound. Bit criticals, and that is the end of the Nucleate, which is very nerve-wracking. Very nerve-wracking. I would definitely go with the Frog Dog, and I would not go Flower Knight. He's a bit average. I would stick with the Screaming Antelope. It's very fun. Yeah. Flower Knight, not super useful. Whew. So we gain nullifying antibody from a random victorious survivor. So 1, 2, 3, 4 down the line. So we're at 7, 8, which is Mothra has nullifying antibody. Why is nullifying antibody not in here? It should be in here. Have I messed up? Change content, abilities, Screaming Nucleate, nullifying antibody. Not online for some reason. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of fun stuff in COD. I'm very excited for COD. I'm sure that comes as no surprise. But when you've played as many campaigns as myself and Fen, you get to see how monsters work and develop strategies, and having different things that will change up how these exist. Like the Nucleate's a great change for Screaming Antelope. It's fantastic. So someone gets nullifying antibody. That seems nice. We're going to Black Lichen, a reticulated grabber, a fissile pancreas, and 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 basics. 1, oh, thank goodness. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got ourselves the first aid kit. Oh, goodness me. And I could have used some herb grinding in that showdown, probably. Kyle, technically by the rules, you're supposed to have one at each node, but I think the point that the other champions are making is that just do whatever's most fun. And it's probably, we probably shouldn't be trying to influence you too much. The Flower Knight is an incredibly interesting fight and has some beautiful story events and does great stuff for your campaign. So I think the Flower Knight would be great. Definitely would steer towards Frog Dog for the first node one. The Frog Dog is a little bit more current and has a lot more cool stuff to interact with throughout the length of the campaign over Gorm. Gorm is great. I love Gorm. Frog Dog's the number one, in my opinion. Well, that was exciting. That was an exciting hunt. I am happy that that happened. Stampede Glaive will be fun, along with the Lance of Longinus. Okay, we have a Black Lichen. We have a Reticulated Grabber. We have a Fissile Pancreas. And do any of those do stuff? Do we need to know about those? I cannot believe how far ahead we are in this campaign at this point. We are absolutely flying. Legendary Horns. Oh, I might send someone to the Paralytic Light and try and grab it on an 8+. I'll give myself one crack at it because I had one guy that was next to it. When you gain this, nominate a survivor to gain the Irradiated impairment. I'll nominate the person who has Nullifying Antibody, thanks. Okay, I have never gotten irradiated. Actually, I probably should have got irradiated last campaign, but I think I killed someone. So, Unseen Illness. During the update timeline event step, before settlement events are drawn, roll 1d10. On a 5 or less, you succumb to radiation poisoning, dead. Add 3 to the roll result. If this causes your roll to gain 11, gain a permanent strength? That is outstanding, Mothra. That is outstanding. Okay, I think we are completing the showdown. Everyone's getting Hunt XP. Danuria's pondering collectivism. Celestrina's pondering gourmandism. Kyra's got Garaskophobia, so she's getting nothing out of that. Mothra is gaining a philosophy. And that's all glorious. That is all glorious. We're advancing the showdown. We're returning and advancing the year. So can I roll an 8+ to get a Paralytic Light? No, 7+. No one had Hoarder. Well, we've got a Lance of Longinus and or a Stampede Glaive at this point. So we'll look at which one of those we want to work. Whew. So we've got a Challenger at the gates. Bone Witch. I forgot it was Challenger at the gates. That's going to be an awful timeline thing. I might just roll an 8+. All right, we'll just do things in Slangers. Good Nacht, my friend, for me. Good Nacht. I'm just going to put these into my app. Articulated Grabber. I've got a Legendary Horns, Strange Resource. A denticulated blade hip, yes. Oh, gilt whipworm's fun. Pelt, leave that, leave that. Another iron, how good's that? Bladder, beefsteak, large flat tooth, beefsteak, spiral horn, pelt, shanky. Thank you very much. Another iron, 2 fresh acanthus and an iron. What does good nacht mean? Isn't that good night? Perfect bone, monster organ, monster bone, broken lantern, monster hide, broken lantern, monster hide. Oh, and the gilt whipworm, yes. Free organ. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I'm about to put you to sleep, mate. Not really. I would never do such a thing to you, slangers. You are my favourite. What would you say then? What would you say at that point? To say good evening. All right, let's do a settlement event. Guten Abend. We've got Gorm Climate. And one of these. I'm just going to start rolling. So this one is card number 4 and this one is card number 1. So we have a good old triathlon versus gathering emissions. I think we shall have a triathlon because gathering emissions is terrible. Stinky returning survivors suffer a random severe injury. Does our Manus infestation during a showdown, so we don't get a parasite from that. Does the settlement have ammonia? Yes. All survivors with eproctophilia, so that's actually fine. So if it's a 4+, this is better. This gains a permanent movement, a skull, and a weapon proficiency level. And I get to choose 1 survivor. Radioactive emissions is cool. Just getting a weapon proficiency level is so dodgy. Let's do gathering emissions for the story. It's a 5. We do have ammonia. Returning survivors are poisoned and must skip the next hunt. Which was probably going to happen anyway. Maybe Mothra would have gone in. Mothra did not get a grand weapon wound. Kira definitely got a sword. Celestrina definitely got an axe. Oh, that butchery was clutch. And Piston Tooth went to 5. Cool. Gathering emissions completed. Let's roll on a Gorm Climate A. It's a 9, which is, does the settlement have storytelling? No. Nominated survive with 0 hunt XP. They draw strength from the settlement and gain a courage. Locust gains a courage. Yeah, the brave heroes, they're okay. Little Gorm Climate keeps coming. We love to see it. Let's do a Bone Witch, and then we'll do a Challenger at the gates. So the most insane survivor actually has to do this, don't they? I forgot that. That sucks. Most insane. So that's actually Urzi. Oh, she could die here. So don't roll a 1 or a 2, Dano. We will roll Lucky Pink. That was a Lantern 10, but I again didn't roll it in the thing. 9's fine. Gain 2 Insanity, 1 Understanding, and the Bone Whisperer Secret Fighting Art. My Marrowist has picked up the Bone Whisperer Secret Fighting Art. She actually has Armored Fist, which means she can get... I think it's terrible anyway, but what is it? When another survivor dies on the showdown board, place a token, eat their skull, heal your survivor, and roll 1d10 plus your hunt XP on the table. Alright, cool. We'll gain a Torment, and we'll get Bone Whisperer Secret Fighting Art. 2 Insanity, 1 Understanding. Do you know how much I miss? Do you know how much I miss the Pariah's Understanding buffs right now? That is like a drug. That stuff is a drug. Okay, I don't know if I've ever seen Bone Whisperer. So I'm going to grab out the card. I've never seen that one either. We're going to need that soon because it's awesome. Here it is, Bone Whisperer. Whenever the survivor dies on the showdown board, place a token where they died. If you pass over it, remove the token and eat their skull. Heal your survivor and roll 1d10 plus your hunt XP. Okay, that's quite bad. Because our hunt XP is 14. You run away into exile. At the end of the showdown, you are gone forever. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Do I need to take that fighting art, or do I have the option not to take it? I think I might actually need to take it, right? Because it's a secret fighting art, and I don't already have one. Let me check my Vaultless rules. I think I have to. Vaultless, if a survivor would gain, they gain it as normal and suffer 1 systemic pressure or torment. Okay, cool. I suppose you don't have to eat. You don't have to eat the thing, so that's okay. Cool. All right. How many things have I got? Okay. 5. Oh, we've got so many things to do in this settlement phase. This is outrageous. I'm not opening the book yet. I'm just thinking about what's happening. Just grabbing out some stuff for no particular reason. Cool. Just having a good time, having a good time. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload. Like an atom bomb about to whoa, 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 explode. No, that's not a cheat count, mate. I'm just looking at the book. I haven't looked at the book yet. We'll do a story event. Story at the gates. Challenger at the gates. Oh, a visit from Nico. What a delightful piece of artwork. Sign me up to be that guy, thanks. Challenger at the gates. The first witch arrives with fury. Where's my phone at? Did I even bring my phone in here tonight? I don't think I brought my phone in. Alright, I'll set up a timer on the computer. Timer on the computer. 5-minute timer. It is starting. Okay. Perfect. So we'll continue to do our thing. So I'm going to spend 3 basic resources, which is a Monster Bone, Monster Hide, Monster Organ. So doing Innovate. We have Symposium, which is cool. So we've picked up Citrinitas, not happening. Lucid Dreams, also not happening. Nightmare Training is a tick. Oh, Partnership's strong. Partnership's strong. I think I've got to take Nightmare Training so I can start to level up some of these proficiencies. Oh, but Partnership's so good with collectivism. I will take Nightmare Training. Yep. All right. So Nightmare Training gets added. Yeah. I think Nightmare Training is the right choice, but Partnership is good. But yeah, as soon as we get the weapon proficiencies done, the settlement is far better off for it. We gain this cuisine. Nominate 3 survivors to gain it. I'm going to nominate 3 brand newbies. So it's going to be Locust, who's going to gain Joint Array. Lissa, no, Trigona, who's going to gain Joint Array. It's a very strong innovation, and I actually commented how much it impresses me that the change in what I value in the game happens as a result of things like collectivism. It changes how I value partnership. I normally think partnership's just okay, and that would have been an easy choice. But when you've got collectivism in the thing, it's like, wow, that is a crazy powerful thing to have all my survivors get there. I'm not doing albedo. I'm not doing trepanning. I don't need to do bloodletting. I don't need to do butchery. I will do a battle paint. So that'll be on a 4+. So that's a 6. So we get battle paints. I'm not doing a special innovation. I'm not doing a leather working. I'm not doing nightmare training yet. Okay, now I might do a nightmare training with the fist and tooth chick. Because she has a lot of stuff. Oh, I've got to do her level up. All right, we'll do some level up. So we've got Marrowism, Gourmandism, Collectivism, Marrowism. Our Regalist didn't level up, and the other one gets a new one. So Ursmoth, Marrowist, goes to rank 4. She's a behemoth now. A monument to yourself. She gains a Lumi, and she rolls a 5. She gains Marrow Monarch, and she nominates 4 survivors to gain the Marrow Hunger Impairment. Marrow Monarch, Marrow Monarch, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum. That's such a cool one, Marrow Monarch. On a perfect hit, Marrowist gain the Cutthroat ability. Fantastic. She gains a strength as well, and she has to be used as a bone eater. So she can no longer wear any armor at all, but that's okay. Cannot wear any armor except for head armor with the bone keyword. Done. Ursmoth has been a behemoth in this campaign. She's been glorious. Celestrina, what is my count at? I've got 43 seconds. Celestrina is going to roll on her Gourmandism. She is rank 2. Look at her combination of stuff she's got there. Gain a Lumi. That is outstanding. She rolls a 3. She gains a strength, and she gains an observation in one of her Gourmandism knowledges. Fantastic. We will select that one to advance to health 2. We still have failed to ever get Juggernaut, which is a shame. She's done. Danuria is our collectivist. So she's going to go, ooh. All right. Thank you. You can pause now. Let's roll on here. So we'll roll a red dice because it's Brawl. We roll 7. We have not got Arena. Okay, so we lose a one of these things. Departing survivors lose 1 insanity, and we restart the timer. Timer is restarted. So departing survivors gained an insanity from the face painting, but they've now lost an insanity, so that's a net off. I've only got 2 endeavors left. We don't need to do pottery. We don't want to do statue. We don't have harvest circle. We're not going to do a special innovate. We don't need a hollow stone gather. So it's probably just a nightmare training with and finally Mothra, Mon Mothra is going to get a thing. We'll spend 2 Lumi to give her a double tap. Homicidalism or collectivism? She'll take collectivism. So she'll roll on the collectivism table. And she gains a Lumi and rolls a 6, which gains her a strength, and we add a random knowledge to the forum. So she gains a strength, she gains a Lumi, and a survivor of my choice gets a strength. Okay, let's go Kyra. No, let's go Celestrina. Sure, she doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. Erzmoth doesn't need it. Let's go one of the newbies. So let's go Locust has just picked up a strength. Perfect. All right, so that's all of these things, philosophies. So let's just craft some weapons. I'm going to craft I need to add the Stampede Glaive pattern to this. Why is the Stampede Glaive not in there? Oh, this is punishing. Patterns. It's from Gambler's Chest. Oh, it's from Zell. This is all taking up time, Deno. You're doing awful. Stampede Glaive Zell. Okay, so we're going to craft a Stampede Glaive. That requires 3 bones, blade hip, perfect organ. Done. Can we also craft from the weapon, the stone circle, the Lance of Longinus? We can. Organ, 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 organ. Done. So we've got 2 great spears now, which is fantastic. We can also craft from the hot zone an atomic lance if we wanted. I don't think we want to just yet, but we can craft a green power core to gain deflect. That seems nice. Okay, we're going to do some nightmare training and then I'm going to depart. And then I'm going to pause because we're not doing another one tonight. Nightmare training, we're going to do it on... Okay, I'm going to look into the lance afterwards. Yeah, we'll do nightmare training on her. So she's spending 1, 2, 3. We need to try and roll on Raw Dog an 8 or 9 on 2 rolls. First one, that's an 8. We'll take that and bank that like a champion. So we're Fist and Tooth 6. So she should be able to nightmare train that off till the end. And then with our last one, we will go Celestrina to try and get Axe. She'll spend 1, 2, 3. And she will roll a 5. She'll spend a survival into a 10. She gains a permanent strength or accuracy. She'll gain a strength. Spends a survival. Okay, so that's all of our nightmare training done. We're going to depart. The 5 survivors that are departing can't be any of the newbies, or can't be any of those guys. So it'll be our 3 joint array. Trigona, Nephilia, Cordulia, and let's send Zach. Daenerys, Kyra, Mothra. Yeah, so 1. Lisa's not going. Trigona's going. Nephilia's going. Perfect. All right, I'm pausing the timer. We've got all our guys departing. The gear grids are basically going to stay the same, except I've got a stuff, and that 5-minute counter does not really work when you're streaming all that well. That was fun. That was a fun session. So tomorrow night, we've actually got 2 Nemesis monsters. We've got the Red Witches, and then we're following it up with a Manhunter. It's a nice tempo, actually. It's a different experience. What I enjoy about this that we're about to do is I've actually got joint array heading into the Red Witches. I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't think that's very likely at the best of times to get joint array in Lantern Year 9. I've maxed out collective cognition pretty much like an animal. Yeah, crazy. So metabolic improvements gets us nutrition, which is nice. What's available at the forum, I guess. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, and we added 3 more, I think, from something. 1, 2. Joint array being on there is crazy. I love it, mate. This game is the best. It's so good. This is a showdown against the Red Witches Brawl Nemesis. Brawl level 1. Yeah, I don't reckon we've got too many problems here. We've got Osteophage for a scout. We've got Osteophage for another good grid. We've got Stoneheart and Joint Array. We've got Dark Eye and Joint Array. The Dark Eye isn't leveled up, but gosh, how good is Dark Eye leveled up? Oh, I leveled up so many things there. I got Desperate Strike to max. I got Dark Eye to max. Ooh, yeah. Da-na-na-na. Paradise. Bit of Desperate Strike. Maximum firepower. We leveled up to health 2 as well on Gourmandism. Which is good. Health 2. And our Regalis didn't quite level up. But she's actually got Garaskophobia, which is quite interesting. It's going to speed up her progression a lot. So I don't hate that. How many love juices have we got now? Just 2? Yeah, 2's okay. 2's okay. It'd be good to get the blacksmith at some point soon. We haven't even got Lantern Oven innovated yet. Yeah, there's some good stuff going on in this settlement. The key piece is going to be I need to have as many good survivors as possible on the Parasite Queen, and I want to build as many weapons as I possibly can as well. So if I can get maybe 10 or 12 weapons that are capable of wounding the Parasite Queen, so like the surpassing hammers from that chick. Actually, we need to not be doing too many surpassing or we're going to get smashed. Kyle, great question. We have a 19 population at the moment, which is okay. Herb Grinder 2 leveled up as well. Find the Castle leveled up as well. Nice. Health. Desperate Strike. And we need to get Marrow Monarch too. Oh, Evermore leveled up. Dark Eye leveled up. All for One leveled up. I got so many level ups. Okay. Need to get Marrow Monarch from Marrowism. So I went for Collective Toil. Do I regret it? A little bit. Okay, this knowledge card, you have to be on the settlement, right? What about his donga, by the way? That's sensational. But yeah, so you have to be in the showdown with that ability. Cutthroat. On a perfect hit, gain a free attack. So good. Alright. Feminism, no. Facism, no. Deadism, yes. Evermore, leveled up. Dark Eye, leveled up. Yeah. The artwork's pretty cool. I like those guys. Marrowists. Collectivism, all for one. I can't wait to get some leveled up collectivists here. Let me show off some of my favourite ones. Yeah, that's a bowl cut and a half, isn't it? This knowledge is meta defining. Just the best. Just the best. Ambushing, regardless of what you get on the hunt, is stunning. There's no monster in this showdown that has more eyes than us in this campaign. So we will just, so I'm going to force lifetime rerolls to try and get that. I've never got it. It's awesome. This is fine. Make yourself the straggler. Yeah, okay, whatever. But not as good as 8 eyes. But then this one is the other one you can get at this point, I think, which is the level 3. Free encourages, and you get +2 movement tokens. That's unreal. Myrmidons. They're Achilles' warriors from the Siege of Troy. And I also like this one. This is like a reasonable one. It's got cool potential, but you know, you could get 5 strength on every survivor if you had Legion on every survivor. It's a reasonable target for sculpture. You know, if you just send everyone out with that. But I think you've got better options than that for sculpting, like osteophage. But yeah, just having a an 8 eyes around in the settlement is just going to be absolutely ludicrous. Anyway, gourmandism, we have health 1, herby grinder, leveled up to level 2. There it is, and then find the castle. I do a lot of dumb stuff in my head. Every time I say find the castle, I think find the halflings. Find the halflings. Yeah, Spidicules is one that has more eyes. He's got 16 eyes. The Crimson Crocodile has more eyes, I think. And one other person, maybe. The Hand has 3. Let me look at my toys. We're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Dragon King, no. Atlas, no. Lion God, no. Sunstalker, no. Croc, yes. The Gambler, no, unless you count all these eyes on the little balls. The King, no. Butcher, no. Goblin, no. Parasite Queen, no. The Oblivion Mosquito has 4 eyes. Frog Dog has 2. Yeah, no. So it's Spidicules and Croc you don't ambush. Everyone else, you get a free ambush, which is awesome. Ambushing every monster is just, it's just game defining. Like you can't stop that, I don't think. So Dark Eye, Joint Array, Evermore, Health 2, Desperate Strike 3. I have got such a sick combo happening there. Oh, who got Freeform Dancer? Who's got Freeform Dancer? Because I need that for next. Oh, I need it for this. No, next showdown. Kyra. Okay, cool. She'll use that. Okay, I'm just going to count my knowledges. Should have 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Hey, we've done well. We've done well. Nightmare Training, Albedo, Pottery, Pictograph, Symposium, Sculpture, Clan of Death, Bloodletting, Face Painting, Paint, Stone Plate. Cool. Well, it's been a fun session. I'm basically packing up all of my stuff because I think the next few Lantern years is Manhunter, followed by, or your Red Witches, followed by Manhunter, followed by a heck of a lot of Dragon Kings. Let's dance with the big boy. Don't see any need in going after a Gorm for a little while. We shouldn't need any more Gorm stuff. Oh, did anyone have any severe injuries that I needed to get rid of? Erzmoth didn't get any severe injuries. She's going down to 0 insanity and 0 survival, by the way, because she can't depart because of Destined. What a dickhead. Had a couple of chances to get her crystal skin. It would make her even more ridiculous, but not to be. Celestrina can ignore all of her severe injuries this showdown, so she can't get rid of the destroyed genitals. Kyra, no, perfect. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this Kingdom Death Bonanza weekend. Tomorrow I'm playing again. Tuesday night is regular Tuesday night games. Wednesday night is also off, so I'll be back after tomorrow on Thursday. And Thursday we should get to do a level 2 Dragon King, maybe a level 3 Dragon King, and then maybe we just fucking roll some dice for the hand. And yeah, then we'll finish the campaign with quite a few Screaming Gods. Let's see if we can take on this Parasite Queen. I do want to push for more babies. I'd like to wait till we get Saga before I push for more babies. Maybe even character. I'd really, really love to get... What did we choose? Partnership? No. Yeah, I'd really love to get Inner Lantern, character, and Saga before I start having more kids. But yeah, what are you going to do? All right, friends, have a fantastic weekend if it's still your weekend. Otherwise, let's all get ready for a great week of work. I'm excited. I'll catch you all again tomorrow night for the Red Witches and